start from the other things, Lalo?
No, we didn't introduce ourselves. We always do that.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to Stories with Issues. I'm Eduardo.
I'm Jen.
And we're talking about Spider-Verse, the biggest Spider-Man book ever conceived. If you like Spider-Man, look, the back quote is, the biggest Spider-Man event in history. You're right. By the way, it's the most generic quote ever.
You can use it for anything, basically.
If you're any kind of Spider-Man, you should be reading all of Spider-Verse. But if you can only check one book, you should get this one.
Dang.
Sure.
It's from the comicvine.com.
Comicvine.com.
Also, we should run all of at the end of it, in the bloopers, we should run all the different intros that we've had.
We have recorded like 3 intros for now.
Yeah.
This is written by Dan Slott. My favorite Spider-Man writer. The best, in my opinion.
This is arguably his best book to some people.
Arguably his best book.
Do you not think so, though? You think Big Time, right?
I think Big Time. Then Ends of the Earth. No. Big Time, Spider Island. Then this.
I don't know either. What is Big Time and Spider Island?
You will hear about them soon, because I will never stop shutting up about it. Big Time, Spider Island. Then his run on Superior Spider-Man is the best thing he's ever written. But you will find out why. And Superior Spider-Man shows up in here.
Oh,
he's right here.
And isn't also Spider-Man something 2099?
Superior Spider-Man. Superior Spider-Man. Spider-Man of 2099. Yes.
2099.
Superior Spider-Man of 2099. And this is the debut of Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is what the movie's based off of, right?
Well,
it's not really.
No.
It's the idea of, like...
It's the idea of the Spider-Verse. Yes, that is what the movie is based off. This is not the movie, and you will find out why. Because in the movie, we never heard about the Inheritors.
Which are the main bad guys?
They are the group of bad guys of this book. Okay. If I'm going to talk about the Inheritors, I gotta talk about a lot of stuff that happened before. This is why I was hesitant about doing this book. The whole thing in one sitting, because I don't think I will be able to get this through half an hour episode. But I'm gonna try. So the Inheritors are this group that started with one idea of back in 2001, 2002. J. Michael Straczynski, who was the writer before Dan Slott took over the book. He was the main writer of Amazing Spider-Man, and he was writing. He wanted to include the idea of, like, what if Spider-Man was a magic-based character?
Oh.
So, like, the idea of, like, there's a spider god.
Wow.
There's a spider god. There's characters who are connected to the web of life and death and destiny. And
so they all have destinies and stuff?
Yeah.
Wait, so Spider-Man is, like, normally a sciencey character, but in this one, he's not sciencey.
No. This is the best thing about Dan Slott. He's like, I don't like that. And I know many people don't like that. So I'm just gonna stop doing that. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna still add these characters. So it first started with Morlun. This is Morlun. In 2007, 2005, 2007, there was a story called The Other. Where Spider-Man wasn't... There was a lot of stories before that. But during Straczynski's run of Spider-Man, they were thinking about, like, the idea of Spider-Man is a destiny character. So he was destined to become the Spider-Man. And Morlun, who is an energy vampire, not really, but that's the best thing I can describe it with.
He just sucks the Spider-Man life force, right?
He sucks the Spider-Man life force, and he will... Yeah, he takes over. He kills you.
Oh, he kills them.
He kills Spider-Man. They hunt him, and they.
But he can't drain other people's power, like life force. Just Spider-Man.
Apparently he can drain animal-based characters.
So like if there was
So like the Wolverine, like.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, going into the book, we first meet. By the way, this copy, it was given to me. It was signed by. It was bought for me for one of my birthdays, and it was signed by the guy who plays Spider-Man
At
at the Disney California Adventure.
the guy who's
We'll
dressed up
put a
as-
picture of us two on that trip right now. Anyway, going into the book, Peter Parker wakes up in the morning, and he gets a call from J. Jonah Jameson saying, "Parker, go to the Neil Armstrong Park. There is something going down right now."
Where's the Neil Armstrong Park? It's in New York, right? Spider-Man.
When he gets there, Morlun is there. And he grabs Spider-Man's head, slams it into the floor, saying, "I've had this battle with many of yours previous versions.
Oh.
So don't even worry about trying to explain myself. I'm just gonna kill you." And he kills Spider-Man.
Oh, but this is different.
We find out it's Peter Parker from Earth 449.
Oh my god.
And we meet this Spider-Man dying at the
He
Neil Armstrong
sucks
Park.
the spider blood from him.
The spider energy. And
Spider energy.
we meet part of the Inheritors.
And so this is the first time all of these characters have been added in.
Most of them, yeah. The only one who's been pre-existing was Morlun.
Yeah.
And he sucks. He straight up sucks.
Yeah.
No. Not in the literal
He's a-
sense. He straight up, figuratively sucks and literally.
Wait, so is he a bad design?
He's a bad character.
Oh.
He's an energy jackass.
Oh.
Anyway, we're back into Peter Parker 616 main universe, our Peter Parker. And he's waking up from sleeping with Cindy Moon. Cindy Moon is a character created by Dan Slott, who is Silk.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, they have a thing where since they were bitten by the same spider, they have to be, every time they're near each other, they
have to make out basically.
they have to make out. They have to.
Yeah, Lawless explained this part to me.
And
It's a bit strange.
they're fighting a group of villains who stole Parker tech, and from Superior Spider-Man, and from Parker Industries, and suddenly Miguel O'Hara.
Is that Ant-Man?
No,
Oh no, he just looks big. He just looks big in one of the pictures. Alright.
Miguel O'Hara, Jessica Drew, Anya Corazon, Billy Bradbuck from Spider-Man UK, and Mayday Parker, the Spider-Girl. They show up, and guess who else? Peter Parker, the Spider-Ham,
Gosh.
hitting on the face of a Spider Patrol officer.
So is this where they invented Peter Parker?
No, Peter Parker has been since the 90s.
Oh, yeah, since they first started doing Spider-Man.
And then we meet what they're all doing and say, "Hey, there's something going on. You gotta." All the Spider people are talking to Peter Parker since they're saying, "Hey, you're the only one who can help us, because you're all the only one who's beaten one of these jerks before. So come on over. You're part of the book. Come on." They're not breaking the fourth wall. I'm breaking the fourth. I'm telling you the story. And says we meet
wall.
Kane, who is a character.
Cain and Abel?
No, Kane is a character who he was the first clone by the Jackal.
Oh yeah.
In the 90s clone
He
saga.
was a clone of
Peter Parker.
Oh, Peter Parker, but he was the first successful one?
He was the first failure one.
Oh.
And in Spider Island, he got cured of his degenerative disorder, who was making it look like a monster.
So now he looks like
And now he looks like a normal person, but
he looks like Peter Parker?
he's a perfect clone of Peter Parker, but also gained the powers of the other.
Because he is the other.
He is the other.
And the other is
You will find out.
okay.
The other is The other is a totem of the Spider God.
Oh, so he's like the
He's a totem. He's a carrier of the Spider God's message,
oh.
and he fights.
So he's the embodiment of the Spider God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're fighting. They start fighting.
Who's this guy? He's
Kalis. Kalis? I don't know.
Kalis, the other vampire.
He's one of the Inheritors, and suddenly, Old Man Spider, Bruce Banner, Bruce Banner, Spider-Man,
Bruce Banner, Spider-Man.
Gwen Stacy, the Spider-Gwen, and Ben Reilly, the clone from the 90s,
The first successful clone.
The one that died also
Yeah,
in
he
the
did.
90s clone saga.
Yeah, but he's from a different universe, I presume.
He's from a different universe. They take Kane to his Earth 13, which is the safe house, they call it. The safe zone. And they meet Spider-Man from the Captain Universe.
So he's how does that work?
He's he's embodiment of the unipower.
Oh, so he's like okay, but
He has the power of the power and energy of the universe.
Why?
Oh, I put this.
Oh, okay, so that's not part of it.
That's not part of the.
You don't need
figure.
to. Okay.
That's not part of the figure. I just like
Okay.
seeing the image with him with Captain America's shield.
It does actually work well.
It does actually. It looks pretty cool. That's why I did it.
So he's basically like, but in this,
He's Superman.
but he's not super powerful in this universe, is he?
No.
Because
No. He
outside
has
of his own universe.
outside of his own universe. He's powerful. But right now they're in their house. They're in their universe.
Oh, his universe is the universe 13.
His universe is a safe zone.
Because he's like,
Because he is
He can-
keep them all safe.
I can destroy these people like nothing. Okay.
And then we meet Peter Parker being like, "Hey, you got this, right? Like, you don't need me. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why. I'm not a leader." That's the whole thing of Peter Parker during this book.
I think he's a leader.
He's not, though. Because he has no good ideas.
Ouch.
And we meet Miles Morales. And he's in the book. That's all you gotta know. He's looking at the grave of
Does
his
nothing
mother.
really happen in the book with him?
I mean, not really.
He's just in it.
He's just in it.
That's bad.
And by the way, this is an image of the Web of Life and Destiny if you want to see it.
Holy crap.
See if you can catch up some.
It's the original Spider-Man.
Then the Spider-Man from the 60s. Iron Fist
Do
Spider-Man.
they have anything for the movies like the?
No Spider-Man from any movie or
But they're technically part of it.
anything owned by Sony is not in this book.
They are technically part of it though.
They are part of it. Yeah, they show up in the sequel.
So I don't understand, why is the spider god the thing that's connecting the multiverses?
Because it's a prophecy, you see. That the Scion, and the Bride.
And so the other is Ben Reilly.
The other is it's Kane.
Kane,
Kane Parker,
who is
the clone.
okay.
We're gonna call him Scarlet Spider, because that's his name.
Okay. So
Scarlet
why
Spider.
are they all clones?
No, they're not clones.
But why is the Scion? The Scion?
The Scion is
Is
Ben Parker. Ben Parker Jr.
because he is.
He is the son of Peter Parker from a different reality.
Oh.
They're supposed to be spread around the multiverse,
Oh.
and when they get together, the Bride, the Scion, and the other, they will create an infection that will kill all spider people.
Ouch. And then they'll make the vampire
Yeah.
people.
That's what the Inheritors want. That's what they're looking for.
But how will they have any more spider people to eat?
No, because their prophecy says if they end the spider people, they will inherit the universe.
Oh, dang. That's a pretty big prophecy.
And
So apparently they eat a spider person, they eat that guy.
Miles Morales and Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman,
Okay.
are getting attacked by the Inheritors, or at least their pets. The Inheritors
Oh,
pets.
the Inheritors
They
Like how Thanos has his like people.
no, because this is the pets of the Inheritors are characters that we know. They are messed up versions of the Sinister Six.
Really?
Yeah. And
Just from different universes?
yeah, and Superior Spider-Man shows up along with Spider-Punk.
Why? Why is he all punk? Just cause?
He has a great story, and
Really?
yeah, not in this book, but
They have a story.
they have a
for
story for him. It's cool.
Spider Punk.
Yeah,
Like a punk metal Spider-Man.
and as soon as they're about to get there,
Where are they going?
they're going to fight.
The Inheritors.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're going to see if they can fight him, and they're jumping from.
Who's this guy?
That's Old Man Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna jump into the portals, and as soon as they start jumping, they're actually going to the safe zone.
Oh, they're going to the safe zone right now.
Yeah, and they're like talking like,
What we
and
gonna do?
Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, recognizes Peter. And like, what are you doing here? Because Superior Spider-Man...
Wait, Superior Spider-Man is Dr. Octopus.
Superior Spider-Man...
Is Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
But he, like, became... You should explain that.
By the way, Superior Spider-Man is Peter Parker... Dr. Octopus took over Peter Parker's body.
This is in
killed...
the 616 timeline.
This is 616 timeline. No, it's before. It's before.
Oh,
this.
it's actually before this. Okay.
It takes place before this, because Superior Spider-Man during one time was traveling through time, and that's how he met Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man, and started gathering his team of the Spider people.
So he started it.
There are 2 teams right now, 2 teams. One of them went to recruit Peter Parker,
which is the Sorry, what is his name?
616 Peter Parker.
The Universe Spider-Man team, right?
Yeah, Captain Spider-Man Universe.
Yeah.
Spider Universe. And Dr. Octopus' Superior Spider-Man team went to just gather people. And when they
But
meet,
they're separate teams.
yeah, when they clash into each other, they're like, "Who the hell are you?" No. I beat you.
Oh.
Peter Parker, I beat you.
You still need to explain. So, the...
Superior Spider-Man's like...
It's kind of confusing.
Later in the story of Superior Spider-Man, he learns that Peter Parker is a true Spider-Man. And that he always should be Spider-Man. So he takes himself out of his body.
Yeah, because
and
he got into
shoves
Spider-Man.
Peter Parker back into it.
Because he took Spider-Man's
But
body.
this Superior Spider-Man takes place before he learns that decision. So... according to Peter Parker, to himself, he beat Peter Parker. Peter Parker's dead.
Mm-hmm. So
Peter Parker should be dead.
And does he know he's from the future?
No, that's the best part of it.
So he just thinks that in all universes he must be dead.
No. He knows it's 616 Spider-Man.
Oh.
He knows it's his version of Spider-Man.
So he thinks he's from the past.
He thinks he's from the past.
Oh.
And then that's why they get into a fight after the Inheritors show up, and Kane murders one of them.
The Inheritors show up.
Yeah.
They slip into which world?
Into...
Earth 13?
No, into the base of Superior Spider-Man.
Oh, so they're not at Earth.
They're not at the safe zone.
What is the safe house? 31 or 31?
Earth 13.
13.
And suddenly, as soon as Kane and Superior Spider-Man murder one of the Inheritors, the same one appears again.
Bruh.
They're like, oh, they're unbeatable.
Great.
Come on. But Ben Reilly and Kane are like, huh, he died. And he came back. You thinking clones? Yeah, we're thinking clones, man.
Oh gosh, is it Jackal working with them?
No.
Are you sure it's not just from different universes or something?
No, they created. They have clones
Oh,
from each other.
Are they outside of the universes? Or are they?
No, they're outside of the universe.
Oh, so that you can't just get another one from another universe.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're the same one, and
They're just cloned.
they're just clones.
That's whack.
And Peter Parker's like, what? And he's fine. They kill All Man Spider-Man. The Inheritors kill All Man Spider-Man.
Oh no.
And we find out it's Ezekiel. Ezekiel is a friend of Peter Parker in the main universe who died. But never died, actually. He just escaped and became nothing.
So why did he take the place of Old Man Spider-Man?
In this universe, because Peter Parker, of Ezekiel's universe, was murdered. And that's how he learned power and responsibility.
So he became Spider-Man.
So he became Spider-Man.
Oh.
And then
Do they have stories of Old Man Spider-Man?
No. They just explain it all here.
Oh.
It says, alright, Superior Spider-Man's taking orders now. He says, I'm in charge. No one can give orders.
Superior Spider-Man's giving orders?
Yeah, and Peter Parker's like,
Bruh.
he doesn't know though. He doesn't know I'm from the future.
Why doesn't he just, well, if he says it then...
Because he threatened Spider-Man. And says, no. And Peter Parker's like, I am in charge. And Superior Spider-Man laughs at him. And they're like, oh, how can you be in charge? If I beat you, you don't even know about what's going to happen in the future for you. And says, and Peter Parker's thinking, I have to play along. Because if he finds out I'm from the future, I might lose in the future, in his future. And I might back to the future myself out of existence.
Ouch.
And he starts fighting Superior Spider-Man. He's like, okay, if you're from the future, then you're better than me, and I guess you can beat me. So
That's fine.
but by the way, you're gonna have to kill me. He tells Superior Spider-Man that.
Why?
Because he knows if Superior Spider-Man thinks he's from the past, if he kills him, he can't take over his body.
Oh.
And Spider-Man, and there's a running monologue where Spider-Man whacks Superior Spider-Man in the face and hits him hard and says, "You know what? If that leaves a permanent mark on my face, I don't care. It was worth it." And they're fighting, and Superior Spider-Man's like, "I can't kill you, because then I can't take over your body in the future. Ah, damn it!" He's like, and Spider-Man says, "Exactly." Boom, and kicks him across the face.
Wait, but he doesn't say exactly, because then Superior Spider-Man would find out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
He just kicks him across the face.
boom, like as if he would. Okay.
We keep fighting.
Do you see? Is there a permanent mark on Spider-Man's face now?
No, there's not. They never come back to that.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, it also makes sense. He can regenerate. So like,
they're fighting. So they're getting ready to fight.
are they back? Are they on the safe zone now, or are they still in the?
They're still in a safe zone.
Oh, so they went to okay.
And
'Cause before they were in.
oh no, you
Pop-Ups.
will know when they attack the safe zone. You will see why. So Peter Parker all the clones in the Spider-Man team go and find out where the base is. And that's where they're creating the plans. They're like,
They all clone themselves so they don't die.
no.
Or the clones die?
They're gonna destroy the base of the Inheritors for cloning.
Wait, so the clones.
So they can never clone more, and they can get rid of them.
Okay. So who's going to that base?
Ben Reilly, Kane,
So all the original
Jesse-
clones.
Ben Reilly, Kane, Jessica Drew.
Oh, she's not a clone.
Yes, she's a clone.
Oh, really?
In the Ultimate, she's from the Ultimate Universe, and she's a clone of Peter Parker from that universe. Jessica Drew, Ultimate Jessica Drew,
But she a girl.
Spider Girl. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I get it.
yeah. There's Jessica Drew Spider-Man, Jessica Drew Spider-Woman, and Jessica Drew Spider-Girl, or Arachnid, or whatever they called it back then.
Lots of names.
Yeah. And they recruit Miles Morales and the annoying Peter Parker from the Ultimate Spider-Man TV series to recruit more Spider people. Like, go get more people for us.
They actually have the. Where is he? I want to see.
He's right here.
Oh my god.
He's right here too. Look. I think they have. Yes, they do have that,
gosh.
and they do the thing from the cartoon, where like the tiny Spider-Man is like, "Hey guys, like
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
be your friend," and then they meet Spider-Man from the '60s,
What the heck's happening?
and then Solus goes to the safe
Solus.
zone, the father of the Inheritors,
Oh my. But we have the super strong
and
Spider.
Spiders, yeah, and Solus, what he does is he kills him.
He kills.
He is the stronger of the Inheritors.
So he kills who?
He kills Spider-Man,
Cosmic Spider.
Cosmic Spider-Man.
So he kills the universe basically. Oh, he gone. He dead. See, he dead.
No, not you. You knocked down.
He dead.
You knocked down big time.
So he kills.
He kills
the
Cosmic
He
Spider-Man.
kills the universe. Kind of. Well, he doesn't really kill the universe. He just kills the superpowered Spider-Man guy.
Yeah, they kill the Unipower on that universe.
Oh, so the unipower's gone.
Yeah,
No one can take.
on that universe.
Dang. So and he's not coming back.
Nope.
So that's the end of.
Actually,
that
he
story.
does come back.
Oh, so the story.
Not this Peter Parker.
Oh, but that's the end of that. that
The
story.
Unipower of that universe comes back.
Oh, okay, but that's the end of his because he had a story beforehand, didn't he?
Yeah,
For a bit. The
and
Cosmic
he did.
Spider-Man.
Look,
Oh, he real dead.
and now they got the Scion.
How do you kill him? What do you do?
They
he trained
absorb
him.
his energy.
So now he just like.
And they have the Scion now. They have
Oh.
collected the Scion.
And who's the Scion? Oh, his
Ben
son.
Parker.
Why is he little?
He's a baby. He's Peter Parker's baby.
Oh, so he's not from like the.
And this is Benjamin Parker, Spider Girl's sister, brother.
brother.
And they go back home. So they have the blood of Cain.
So now there's no safe zone. The safe zone's gone.
They say something. It's gone. So they gotta scatter. here's the thing. They got Cain. The blood of Cain, because they murdered Cain. They have the Scion. Wait, do they have murdered Cain? Have they murdered Cain yet?
I don't remember that per se, but they may have. And how many are there? There's Scion. There's the
Which
bride.
is Cindy Moon, Spider Silk, and they have.
So they do they?
They have Benji. They have Benjamin Parker, the Scion.
And they need him.
I think they already have the other. I'm not sure.
Do they need Peter Parker?
No, the other is Cain.
Yeah, but do they need Peter Parker?
No, they don't need Peter Parker.
Oh, they just need Kane.
They need Cain and
That's
they need
interesting.
Silk.
That's an interesting choice. They made it so Spider-Man wasn't the key guy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Dan Slott. And as soon as they're about to lose, the Inheritors are about to kill the rest of the Spider people. Leopardon shows up.
Who's Leopardon?
Leopardon is the Japanese Spider-Man. Is the sword of the Japanese Spider-Man.
Sword.
Yeah, like the swords, like you remember? You've seen Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
How they turn into the big monster.
Oh wait, so it's Power Rangers?
Kind of.
It's not really. It's not like actual, but it's like.
But it's the
It's a
Spider-Man.
giant-
It's Japanese Spider-Man.
It's a giant robot Spider-Man that's Japanese.
Because there's a TV show in the 70s about a Japanese Spider-Man.
And he was in a robot?
Yeah, he had a robot, and that's how he fought crime.
Huh.
It was dope.
It was a giant robot?
Yeah. And the Inheritors, they just get everyone out. The Spider people get everyone out. Like, get out of here. Because they're destroying Leopardon. So
Leopardon's gonna die?
Yeah. And Cindy Moon ends up in Earth 3145. And she tries to keep herself together because it's a radioactive holocaust.
Why'd she go to that one?
Because that's where she ended up She was just running out. She was just escaping, and that's where she ended up. But the Inheritors are really weak
in radiation.
The radiation, because that's how Spider-Man beat Morlun and killed him when he first showed up in the...
But how'd they get him again? Because of clones?
Because he's a clone.
That Morlun that he killed was a clone?
Yeah. Every Morlun, because when you
every Morlun he's seen is a clone.
Because every time you see Morlun, it's years after, and he comes back stronger and stronger. Like, how is he back? And it's because of clone.
Each one was a clone?
Yeah.
So the original one is still alive?
Yeah.
Whack.
And Cindy Moon just wraps herself in a cocoon and starts running.
So apparently it protects from radiation.
It's web. It's like energy. It's like, not energy, but like...
It's like lead.
Protection. It's like protection.
Well, if it's that strong, it has to be like lead.
It is. And they escape. And Jessica Drew...
Oh, it seems like a lot of them are in this weird dinosaur place.
Yeah, that's Earth 8847.
Why did a lot of them escape just to one place?
Because
they
it was easy.
They lazy.
Yeah. And Jessica Drew is in the base at Earth 001.
She is Spider-Woman.
She's Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew is Spider-Woman. She is hiding near the Inheritors.
Why?
Because they want to see
Can they not detect her?
they have.
Can they not detect?
Yeah, they can, but she's hiding. Shut up, don't think about it too much. And she meets the Weaver. The Great Weaver of the Web of Life and Destiny.
Why don't the Inheritors kill him? That do some
Because
bad stuff.
he is the one who opens the doors for them.
And could they even kill him?
And they work for him. No. Yeah, they can work. They can kill him.
Has anyone ever killed
But
him?
he's not a spider people.
Yeah,
He's not a spider person. He just weaves the web of life. It's not a real spider.
It's a dude.
It's a machine. Yeah, it's a dude in a machine.
Who's this dude?
You will find out.
Okay.
When Spider-Man oh, by the way, Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man, don't get yourself confused.
Alternate?
Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, that's Ultimate Spider-Man from the cartoon and Ultimate Spider-Man from the comics, Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales and Peter Parker are like getting friends and they're like, Web Warriors, away!
What the heck?
They're calling them, whoa.
Oh, no.
Peter Parker is calling themselves the Web Warriors. Miles
are
Morales.
they from different universes? Or is this just the one that died before Miles?
No. This is Peter Parker. This run right here is from the cartoon.
He's in the Ultimate Universe, but he's Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
He's from a different Ultimate Universe.
So it's not really the Ultimate. Okay.
It's not the Ultimate. It's not the one that dies
It's Ultimate
by the hands of the
Okay,
Green
we'll call
Goblin.
him Ultimate Spider-Man
2.
Show. And Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah. And it's funny because in the show they totally did the Web Warriors later on.
That was a part of it.
Yeah, that was a part of the show.
So a lot of this is references to all different Spider-Man things.
Yeah, this is a big Spider-Man reference to
It's a
everything.
love letter to all Spider-Man.
And Jessica Drew gets caught.
Earth 1?
And she steals 001.
What is Earth 1? What happens there?
The Loom World, they call it. It's where the web of life is and destiny is being weaved.
Is there anything else that happens in Earth 1?
That's where the prophecy was given.
Yeah, but like, I mean, talking about in other stuff.
Oh, no.
That's not Spider-Man?
No.
Why does nothing ever happen in Earth 1? Isn't that like the main Earth?
No.
Well, 616 is, but you know what I'm saying? Like, shouldn't it be a pretty core thing?
Shut
in
up!
Earth 1?
Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
And Jessica Drew is about to get caught. And she grabs the scrolls and sends them to
What are the scrolls? Oh, the prophecies?
the prophecy. So they can know what's happening.
Oh. Oh, so this is where we just find out.
Yeah.
So no one knew. So not the people who read this do not know the prophecy until right now,
Yeah.
or they don't even know it yet. Actually,
And Peter Parker gets a message from
how does she send it?
no, because through her, they have like wristbands,
Interdimensional wristbands.
interdimensional wristbands,
What's that?
which they use them in the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they do to communicate with each other.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you want to talk?
You want to hang out? Yeah. And she gets a message from the radioactive.
Silk.
No, it's from Silk.
Yeah, from Silk.
And he says, "You gotta come here." And when they get there, they meet the Spider-Man from that universe.
From the Holocaust, not the radioactive. Like,
Yeah. It's Ben Parker.
Like, Ben Parker, like
Benjamin Parker.
his son.
Uncle Ben.
Oh, Uncle.
His Uncle Ben.
Why is it? So it's Spider-Man's dead, but Uncle Ben's alive.
Yeah. And he says, "Uncle Ben, how are you alive?" Peter Parker's talking,
Well,
and
it's a different universe, so like.
yeah, and he tells his story. Yeah, you lost your lunch when you were going to the field trip, and I took it to you. And in doing so, I got bit by the spider. I was the one who got the powers, not you. And everything was going great, but then I realized that this power is too much.
Great responsibility. It was too great for him.
It was great. Yeah.
What?
See,
And he was the one that was insane.
No. Here's the thing. They explain it. I kind of like this because Uncle Ben said it.
Yeah,
Peter Parker lived it.
but Uncle Ben never lived it.
Peter Parker lived the idea of great power, great responsibility because he was the one who screwed up. And when the opportunity happens, he turns his back on the world. And Dr. Octopus created
Oh, so it's reinforcing the idea that it's only Peter Parker who could have really been real Spider-Man.
yeah.
In his case.
And Dr. Octopus from this universe created a bomb, and it killed everyone. And that's why it's the radioactive holocaust.
Dr. Octopus is a dum-dum.
And Superior Spider-Man's like, wait, what did I do? Hamana. And Spider-Man's like, yeah. Uncle Ben says, I screwed up. I lost you. I lost your Aunt May. I screwed up. And I lost the world. I deserve to be in this bunker.
So he's been in the bunker the whole time?
Yeah, he's been in the bunker
Aren't
for
they all gonna like die because it's all radioactive and stuff? Oh, but they're spider
No.
people, so.
They're in the bunker. The bunker is safe.
But I mean, before that, they were spider people, so I guess they could survive from
He
the
just wrapped himself and kept it together until like...
keep it together, I could be dead right now.
And he says, by the way, there's a plot point of like, Pravitir Parakah, Spider-Man India. Spider-Man from India. It's like, what if I'm not the real Spider-Man? And like, Billy Bradbuck is like, bruh,
But he can.
I'm not even called Peter
Can't he climb
Parker.
walls?
Yeah, but the idea like, there's a lot of Spider-Man.
There's a lot of people.
What if I'm just a mere copy of a simply Spider-Man?
What do you mean?
Am I the real Spider-Man? Are they the real Spider-Man? Who is the real Spider-Man?
They're all Spider-Man.
They're all Spider-Man, but that's what Billy Bradbuck said. Like, hey, you are your universe Spider-Man. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. Anyone can wear the mask.
Well,
Anyone
apparently
can.
not Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Or Superior Spider. Well, Superior Spider-Man did for.
Oh no, Superior Spider-Man's like, Peter Parker's trying to convince Uncle Ben after they read the prophecy, and like, we gotta go, and Uncle Ben's like, nah.
Nah.
No, I'm not going. And Uncle Ben and Peter Parker's like, listen here, you old man.
Oh, wait, he says that?
Listen here, you old man. Screw you. Screw your power responsibility thing. I've worked my butt to be up here. You have no idea how many times I've gotten beaten up. You suck. Shut up. You suck.
Really? He gets super pissed?
And yeah, hold on.
He gets that angry at him?
Yeah. And Uncle Ben's like, okay. Yes, I will be going with you.
So,
and Spider-Man's like, what the hell?
wait, so he's been like, okay, what the? This is crazy, okay.
And they're getting ready for the fight. For the final fight.
So the Inheritors haven't come in again? Wasn't the barrier broken or whatever?
Yeah. And Uncle Ben.
So the Inheritors could sneak in whenever. Oh, but they're all spread out, aren't they? Yeah, that's the thing. Ha ha ha. Okay.
And they're in the streets of Loom World. And they're ready to
One.
fight the Inheritors. Earth 001.
So it's on Earth.
Yeah. And they have the blood of Cain. They have the sign, and they capture Silk.
When did they capture Silk?
When everything with
When Uncle Ben stuff? But how did they capture
No,
her?
they haven't captured her. They haven't captured her.
They're trying to capture her.
They're trying to capture her.
And that's all they need?
And they're doing the
They just-
ritual.
they just
They're
need those
starting. They're starting the ritual. So they're pouring on Benjamin Parker's blood. They pour Kane's blood, and they're about to do no, they haven't poured Kane's blood.
Oh, they're about to, though.
And then Miles Morales and Ultimate TV Show Spider-Man show up to the rescue with Cowboy Spider-Man, with Cartoon Spider-Man, Future Foundation Spider-Man, and they're all ready to fight. And the Inheritors are screwed.
Don't you not like Miles Morales' character too much, though? Or is he better now?
This is better. This is better.
Because early on, you said that he was kind of whiny. Like, he's like, I don't want this power and responsibility.
Yeah. Right now he's better. The Inheritors launch themselves to attack the Spider-Man. And Peter Parker's like, go get him. Peter Parker's like, go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger.
And we find that throughout the story, we meet this character
Flash.
who's like an outcast. It's a Flash.
Oh, Flash.
We meet this character who's one of the Inheritors, one of the family of the Inheritors.
He has like this weird metal dome thing.
Yeah, he's a mask. It's an outcast, and that is a...
So he's against the Inheritors.
No. He tries to get back into the Inheritors.
Well, anyway, so why did they kick him out?
Because he sucks. Because, like, you are our sucky brother, and you suck, and get out of here. Put that bucket on your head.
Oh, really? So he doesn't need the bucket on his
Yeah,
head?
he's a shame bucket. It's a mask. It's not a bucket, but it's a mask.
It's like a dunce hat.
Yeah, it's a dunce hat. Literally that. And they're about to cut Benji Parker
out.
Yeah, to get his blood. And then they suddenly realize that it's Peter Parker, the Spider-Ham.
Wait, Benjamin Parker was Peter Parker this whole time?
No, they did a switcheroo. They did a little switcheroo.
Why does he look like... Wait, why?
Cindy Moon. They captured her.
They finally captured Silk?
Yeah.
How'd they capture her?
Yeah, they cut her. They just cut her.
They just went smash.
Yeah. And Peter Parker shows up and like, you've been defeated by the Spider-Ham once again.
What the
And he's
heck?
like, where is the Scion? Where's the Scion? And Ben Parker's going home to Mayday Parker's universe to deliver the Scion to his family, to Mary Jane.
Mm. And this Benjamin Parker is... Oh, this Benjamin Parker is his uncle. Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm confused, because there's also a Benjamin Jr. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he's the Scion.
Leopardon shows up again after he was destroyed.
How did he come back? How does he come back?
That was fixed. They sent him to the future, to 2099, and they fixed him over there. And Japanese Spider-Man's like, Leopardon, I knew you were invincible. like, yes. And Spider-Man's like, okay, Marlon, I know you've been hiding from me because I killed you twice. Well, I didn't kill you, but like,
I killed your clones.
you died twice over trying to beat me. And Superior Spider-Man murders the Great Weaver. And all the web of like...
Superior Spider-Man's a dingus.
Because he realized Peter Parker is from the future.
He did?
Yeah. So he's gonna rewrite history
To get rid of Peter Parker?
to make sure he wins. The Superior Spider-Man wins.
Yeah, but he's the one that gives it up. Gives it up. He doesn't realize that though, does he? Doesn't Superior Spider-Man give it up in the end?
Yeah, no, because Peter Parker goes, Otto, stop it.
And then I was like, okay.
No, while Superior Spider-Man screwing around, he says, Otto, stop it. Peter Parker says that
In his head, right?
No, he yells it out to Otto Octavius. He says, Otto, stop.
How? Because
Peter Parker 616 from the future. He says, Otto, stop it, to Superior Spider-Man. And Superior Spider-Man stops and says like, Otto, you know I'm from the future. You know, I lose. How? Ah! And then he goes crazy and kills the Great Weaver.
Normally in Superior Spider-Man, when he does give up his powers, it's because he's like, I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, you find out why he makes a decision later on. And they destroy they kick out the Inheritors and send them to the radioactive place. And they start burning like their skin.
Wait, what's happening with the webs though? Wouldn't that have side effects?
Well, they don't know yet.
No.
The Spider Team doesn't know that yet. Octo murdered the Great Weaver, and it's like a portal is open, and they blast into Earth 3145, and they're like their skin is burning off their face.
It's like as if they were in the sun.
Yeah, and Peter Parker's like, no, there's a bunker over there. Just follow the webs, and you'll see the bunker. You'll be safe.
I don't get it.
They leave them on the radioactive
wasteland.
wasteland.
They'll just be stuck there.
Yeah,
and
so they're closing the portal.
They don't actually want to kill them.
Yeah, they just want to get rid of them. And Spider-Man's defeated, like so tired. That's the battle of his life. And they're all about to get ready to go home until they realize Spirit Spider-Man killed the Great Weaver. And Peter's like, Otto.
What does that even do?
Otto, the Great Weaver is the connection between all multiverse.
So they can't get back?
No, they cannot. They kind of cannot.
Kind of can't.
But the web of life will fall, and they'll destroy the multiverse if they don't fix it.
So wait, I don't understand. So he's planning to destroy it so he can rebuild it. Like what was Superior Spider-Man thinking?
Legit, to be honest,
he
didn't know. He wanted to rewrite his own history.
So you think? And
he thought killing the Great Weaver will help.
He thinks it'd be better if he just. What if everything got destroyed? Does he just think it'd be better if everything got destroyed?
No, he just thought, well, I just killed this guy. I'll just kill the Great Weaver so I can actually write my own history.
Take his place.
I'll take his place, yeah. And Spider-Man's like,
doesn't work like that.
Otto, gosh, dang it!
Why did they even have to invite you here?
Damn you, man! Come on! And they fight. And
he fights Superior Spider-Man?
They fight the Superior Spider-Man. And they're all like, everyone from the 616 universe gang up against Superior Spider-Man.
Well, obviously they defeat him then.
And then they open the casket of the helmet of the Great Weaver, and he's one of the Inheritors who chose to side with the Spider Team.
Freaking Superior Spider-Man's a dingus.
No, it was one of the Inheritors.
Yeah, but he just killed one of the only Inheritor that basically sided with them. The only Inheritor, basically.
No, because he is also he's from the past. It's a time loop.
So he can't die?
So they open the casket, and it's him, the guy with the weird helmet, the one in the iron mask, and he takes his place.
Oh my gosh.
He starts.
The one the Iron Mask gun takes his place, and then later on he'll be killed. That's why.
Yeah. Like you guys help me. Like, stand up to my family. I will help you build this web again.
So he is the only one still technically that sides with the Spider people.
Yeah. And Spider-Man defeats Superior Spider-Man.
Like straight up knocks him out.
Yeah. And says, okay, we will send him back to his place. He will forget everything from this event.
How?
It's timey-wimey stuff. We will send him back to 616 in the past. He will be back to 616, but he will, due to the side effects, And since he cannot alter his own future, he must forget everything.
Since he cannot alter his own future. You can't?
Yeah, you can't alter your own future.
Well, Spider-Man was about to.
No, Superior Spider-Man.
No, but I'm saying Spider-Man was about to. If
No,
Spider-Man had told him,
Spider-Man was preserving his future.
yeah, but I'm saying if Spider-Man had told Superior Spider-Man.
No, he told Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, and so why is it that he didn't forget everything then? If think about it.
No, that's why he's forgetting everything.
Oh, so honestly, why did he even try to hide it from him in the first place?
Because he didn't know. And because Superior Spider-Man finding out that Peter Parker is him killed the Great Weaver.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Bad stuff. So bad stuff's gonna happen other than just.
And then they send him back to 616 to Horizon Labs, where Superior Spider-Man was sent into the future to meet Spider-Man of 2099 and then started building his team. So they sent him back where he belonged.
Okay, back to his normal place, yeah. Oh, that's where he came from? So he came from when?
From Superior Spider-Man era.
Yeah, wait, so what
A few months ago.
So
a few months before the beginning of this book.
Oh, this is not that far after Superior Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's not far after Superior Spider-Man.
Oh.
There's like 14 issues into Superior Spider-Man. After Superior Spider-Man.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Dan Slott did Superior Spider-Man, didn't he?
And yeah. And then but they find out that Billy Brock's, they all ready to go. But Anya Corazon stays because she wants to be part of the Web Warriors.
Anna who?
Anya Corazon.
Who's that?
Spider-Woman from 616 universe. A Spider-Woman from 616.
A Spider-Woman.
A Spider-Woman.
Oh, wow.
Arachne, I think they call her.
Oh, yeah, you said.
She stays with Billy Braddock.
Who's that?
Spider-Man UK.
Oh.
Because his universe has been destroyed.
Ouch.
Because of the incursions.
What's the incursions?
The incursions are worlds crashing against each other that happen. And then Secret Wars happen.
Because of the incursions?
Yeah. So this takes place
Are we gonna do Secret Wars?
Hell yeah. It'll be just like this.
But a lot more crazy and complicated, and people will die.
Yeah, and Spider-Man comes back into his reality, and it's like, life is good. I don't have to deal with any stupid Inheritors anymore. Later. And that's the end of the book.
Will the Inheritors come back, bro?
No, they come back in Spider-Geddon.
But, like, these Inheritors?
Yeah, these Inheritors.
Bro, how do they come back?
You will find out. And that's
There's
a story
always a
for
way.
another day.
Always a way they come back.
Thank you for watching Stories with
Thank
Issues, and this will be all for this episode. Thwip!
This is our picture?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, welcome to Stories with Issues. I'm gonna explain that. Oh.
You're not explaining anything. You didn't read this. Hi, this is Stories with Issues, and we're talking about Spider-Verse! By the way, did you notice, like, the background that I changed?
Ooh! That could be Carson. He could be in our video.
It is Carson.
Just leave it.
Hey, Carson, you're on speaker, and we're recording right now.
See, you're on.
Yeah, so my mom hasn't gone back yet, but
Alright. So, we're gonna record, and if you get here, we will record something else.
We'll put you in there, too.
okay.
Alright.
Or do you still need me or what?
Yeah.
Sure, if you can, sure, we need you. If you can.
Okay.
If not, it's fine.
Alright. I'll let you know.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
We're leaving that in the video.
We're definitely leaving. I'm leaving that in the video. I'm not editing this out. Hold on.
Okay, so hey guys, welcome to Stories with Issues. I am going to talk about Spider-Verse.
You did not read this. I did.
I am not.
Hi, welcome to Stories with Issues. We are talking about Spider-Verse, written by Dan Slott with Olivia Coipel.
Olivia Coipel.
Olivia
So it's a
Coipel.
woman.
No, it's a guy.
It's a guy.
It's
Is it Olivia O?
It's Olivia. Olivia.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Okay.
But he's French, you know. You see,
Oh.
he's a French dude working on a Marvel comic.
I understand he unfortunately worked on Amazing Spider-Man for a while.
No. Olivia Coipel I'm good with. Giuseppe Camuncoli is the guy who I'm sadly that he worked on Amazing Spider-Man. He made the cover. No, not Camuncoli.
That's a cool cover.
No, this is Coipel. Coipel. This is Olivia Coipel doing the cover.
How do we add pictures into this? Are we just doing it straight up like it? Or are we just gonna It like how do you mark where the pictures happen? Because I want to put a picture of the cover.
You know, let me deal with that on editing.
Okay, so we don't stop and start it. No, you don't need to stop it now.
So, this book is weird and wild, and it's everywhere, and it's, some of them would say it's the top of Dan Slott's run. Some of people would be wrong. Some people, okay, for me, the top of Dan Slott's run is Big Time.
The green guy.
Big Time.
Well, actually, blue, green, and red, because he goes invisible.
Then it's Ends of the Earth.
Big Time's when he's rich.
Big Time is when he is